Sariputra, now I am going to expound the matter. Very well, replied the Venerable Sariputra. The world-honored one then began and said, It is but now and then, Sariputra, that the Tathagata preaches such a discourse on the law as this. Believe me, Sariputra, I speak what is real. I speak what is truthful. I speak what is right. It is difficult to understand the exposition of the mystery of the Tathagata, Sariputra. For in elucidating the law, I use hundreds of thousands of various skillful means, such as different interpretations, indications, explanations, and illustrations. It is not by reasoning, Sariputra, that the law is to be found. It is beyond the pale of reasoning and must be learned from the Tathagata. It is for a sole object, a sole aim, a lofty object, a lofty aim, that the Buddha, the Tathagata, appears in the world. And what is that sole object, that sole aim, that lofty object, that lofty aim? To show all living beings the sight of Tathagata knowledge, to open the eyes of living beings for the sight of Tathagata knowledge. This, O Sariputra, is the sole object, the sole aim, the sole purpose of his appearance in the world. And it is achieved by the Tathagata, for I show all living beings the sight of Tathagata knowledge. I open the eyes of living beings for the sight of Tathagata knowledge. I do firmly establish the teaching of Tathagata knowledge. I lead living beings to the teaching of Tathagata knowledge on the right path, by means of one sole vehicle, to wit, the Buddha vehicle, Sariputra, do I teach living beings the law. This is the nature of the law, universally in all directions. All the Tathagatas, who in times past existed in countless innumerable spheres in all directions, for the happiness of many, out of pity for the world, for the benefit, weal, and happiness of the great body of living beings, preach the law with able means, such as several directions and indications, various arguments, reasons, illustrations, fundamental ideas, interpretations, paying regard to the dispositions of creatures whose inclinations and temperaments are so manifold. All those Buddhas, Sariputra, have preached the law to living beings by means of only one vehicle, the Buddha vehicle, which finally leads to omniscience. It is identical with showing all living beings the sight of Tathagata knowledge, with opening the eyes of living beings for the sight of Tathagata knowledge, with the awakening by the display of Tathagata knowledge, with leading living beings to the teaching of Tathagata knowledge on the right path. Such is the law they have preached to living beings. And those beings, Sariputra, who have heard the law from the past Tathagatas, have, all of them, reached supreme perfect enlightenment. The Tathagatas who shall exist in the future, Sariputra, in countless innumerable spheres in all directions, for the happiness of many, out of pity for the world, for the benefit, weal, and happiness of the great body of creatures, shall preach the law. Such is the law they shall preach to all living beings, and those living beings, Sariputra, who shall hear the law from the future Tathagatas, shall all of them reach supreme, perfect enlightenment. And the Tathagatas, who now, at present, are living, existing, Sariputra, in countless innumerable spheres in all directions, and who are preaching the law, such is the law they are preaching to living beings. And those living beings, Sariputra, who are hearing the law from the present Tathagatas, shall, all of them, reach supreme, perfect enlightenment. I myself, Sariputra, am at the present period a Tathagata. For the weal of many, I am preaching the law to living beings. Such is the law I preach to living beings. And those beings who are now hearing the law from me shall, all of them, reach supreme, perfect enlightenment.